They split James White wide to the left. Brady kept clean, throws downfield into traffic, and Brandon Cooks makes his first catch as a Patriot. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Gillisley again carries it this time, and there is an official touchdown. Smith, who gets rid of the ball in a hurry, hands the ball off to Kareem Hunt, and his first carry as a pro is a fumble, something he never did in college. The Patriots think they have it. Wait for the officials here. Here's Vinovich.
That ball is out.
It is out. Tackle number 77, and let's see what Brady runs here. You've got Gillisley as the back, and they give it to him. And Kansas City is right there and appears to have stopped him, and that's Eric Berry, the safety, who comes up, and that is a huge stop for the Chiefs.
Last year, and he's fired up and ready to go.
High snap, but he's able to one-hand it and fires over the middle for a first down. Tyreek Hill. Good protection for Smith. Fires, caught. It's Demetrius Harris for the touchdown.
Pushing down the field and then just turns around. Former basketball player, a guy that understands rebound position, took it down the field against McCourty there and got it. Was involved in, but so many clutch plays over the years.
Second down and 7. Brady again protected. They kept them clean, and the pass is caught in Kansas City territory by Danny Amendola. And that will put New England out in front. Smith shifts him to the left side. Alex under pressure, steps away, keeps his eyes downfield, and then gets swallowed up. Trey Flowers, talked about him, hurt during his rookie year, came on last year. Third-year guy out of Arkansas gets the sack. Brady stepping up, has a lot of time again, finds his man. This time it's Gronkowski. And goal from the 2. Gillisley shoulders his way into the end zone. Behind the fullback, James Devlin. Touchdown, Patriots. But right now it's 3rd down and 3. Deep drop for Smith. Then fires, and it's Hill at the 35-yard line, making the catch. Smith throwing, caught, and getting into the end zone is Kareem Hunt for the touchdown. Now Kansas City begins this drive from the 25-yard line, and the play clock was all the way down to 1. Smith winds up, goes deep downfield, and getting free is Tyreek Hill to give Kansas City the lead. McCourty got over there too late, 75 yards, and sooner or later, Tyreek Hill, who had those 4 games in a row at the end of last season with touchdowns of 60 or more yards, does it again.
Going to get a little out and up. Safety going here. This has to be the play of Stephon Gilmore. There's nobody else left out there. And he just lost track of Tyreek Hill. I don't know how you do that.
They stack the receivers. Gilmore looking inside, and forget it when Hill gets by you. End of story. 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Brady slings it, caught, and that is Gronkowski making the catch. 2nd and goal. Gillisley again. Angles his way into the end zone. Touchdown, and New England has the lead again.
For that Giants-Cowboys game, so much on the line. The Giants got them twice last year.
They did. Brady unleashes one for Cooks. Flag is down at the 40-yard line. So Cooks is able to haul it in, but a penalty marker back at the 40 on the play here.
You want to see what 4.3 speed looks like? Here you go. And for Terrence Mitchell, no chance. But how about Brady? He threw it from his 20 to the other 20. 60 yards worth in the air at age 40.
So every 11 years. And the field goal is good from 32. Downfield. And Smith, he fires deep, and that's going to be caught on the run by Kareem Hunt. Inside the 20, inside the 10, all the way for a Kansas City touchdown to tie the game.
Going to swing. There's Marsh right there. He's going to have to try and trail him. This is not exactly what he's used to doing. He's a pass rusher. Alex Smith looked left, didn't like what he had, and threw it right on the button. If Kareem Hunt had to break stride at all, he does not score on that play. We have seen Alex Smith at his best here tonight.
Now the extra point to give Kansas City the lead again. And a fullback. You got Brady handing the ball off to Gildersleeve and Wu. Is this going to be close?
I don't think so.
Is this going to be right on the mark for the moment? Doesn't look like he's going to get it. And Smith throws and opens Conley. He's been quiet tonight until now. First down at the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, little toss. Hunt tries to get into the end zone close, and they rule it a touchdown.
When you saw him flexing that heel, I was afraid of that.
3rd and 17. Brady going deep downfield and is broken up. What a play by Terrence Mitchell. Timeouts on defense. They have 3 plus the 2-minute warning. Here goes the rookie Hunt.
Look out.
And Hunt down the sideline. Kareem Hunt being chased, and he will get forced out of bounds by McCourty, who saves the touchdown. 140 rushing yards on 14 attempts.
Watch these tight ends blocking on the edge out here. They down, and around, and then a great block on the outside by Kelsey to get the edge. And what kind of debut for Kareem Hunt? Here comes Kelsey out in front, in space. We talked about it earlier. Got Malcolm Butler on the ground, fist up, sign, and there you go.
From the 21 now. Hand off to West. Wow. And West breaks free into the end zone. He goes for a touchdown. Charkandrick West. Touchdowns, no picks. Gronkowski caught only 2. Great mutual respect between those guys. Coached a few games in their times. And for Alex Smith, 80%, yeah. 368 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 537 yards.
And then you kind of settle in a little bit. On 2nd down, pressure. Smith sees it, lets it fly, got a man. It's Kelsey. Big play to the tight end. Inside the 25 of Philadelphia. And Hill in the backfield now. 2nd down, here's Hill. Gonna get the carry. Look at this, spin move. Electric every time he gets the ball, and he's down to the 16-yard line. And it's perfect. Sproles going to run it. Left side, Darren Sproles spurts through, and he's got a first down. The 2 plays, 2 first downs for Philadelphia. Wentz on the fake, got a lot of time. Fires, he's got a completion. It's Torrey Smith inside the 30. Eagles took him in the 5th round. They cut him, though, made 3 of 6 in the preseason, and here we go. And his first NFL kick is perfect. Touchdowns of 60 yards plus in 5 straight games. Smith back to throw. Pressure gets it out to Hunt. Good catch in traffic. Breaking tackles. Kareem Hunt spinning, motoring forward into Eagles territory. 2nd down for the Eagles. We start the 2nd quarter. Tied at 3. They're going to get it in the flat to Sproles. Wow, tight window. And Sproles with that speed out across the 40. That was a perfect pass to get Sproles going. From the 41, 3-man rush, but there's pressure. Wentz in trouble, and he is sacked. And the ball comes out. But Lane Johnson jumped on it. West, the runner in the backfield, he now goes out to the left. Smith, blitz coming, sees it, in trouble. Down he goes. Alex Smith is taken down. Michael Kendricks. He's having himself a heck of a first half so far. Has to connect. I know that wouldn't have counted. They've got to get that working. Third and long. Pressure. He's in trouble. Trying to get away, and he gets dropped. D. Ford on the sack. And again, we got with the doctor and then the trainer. That bears watching in the break. Hopefully he's okay. Here's the punt by Colquitt. High kick. Sproles makes one man miss, makes another, and another. And Sproles fumble the football. It's loose. And the Chiefs have it.
And James Winchester, the long snapper, with an excellent form tackle. His shoulder hits right on the point of the football and knocks it free. And Anthony Sherman, the starting fullback on offense, playing special team. See, he runs through Sorensen right there. Winchester, 41, a tremendous tackle. Just like you'd put it on a teaching reel. And Sherman comes up with the football, and Kansas City's right there. Not going to happen.
That wound's still fresh, Charles. I won't even mention what happened yesterday.
You just did.
Sorry. Wentz going deep for Ertz. Bounces, and oh, it's caught! Ertz on his way, and he's tackled just outside the 10 with 2. And do they get a timeout? They did. Unbelievable. What a bounce off of Terrence Mitchell. But they'll get a field goal try.
Terrence Mitchell, number 39 in red, his focus was on Zach Ertz, 86. He thought he was going to have to make a tackle there, and then all of a sudden, the ball hit him in the hand. And it popped up.
Anthony Thomas in the game. And then he's in the backfield, but they flip it to Hill. Little gadget play. Hill trying to find a seam. Does. First down. Tyreek Hill finally tackled out across the 42. Pump fake. Gets it out to Hunt. Hunt finds his way through traffic. And then Jernigan throws him to the ground with one hand. Wentz looking left, firing left for Jeffrey. He's got it! Penalty on the play, and he is going to be down at the 1. They were going at Phillip Gaines, and let's see the penalty.
Open, puts it right on him.
The fire hydrant, Charles. That's where we
Isn't that out of bounds?
Close. A big run. It's Hunt coming to life. Kareem Hunt all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Take a good angle and escape the attempted tackle by Corey Graham and beat Rasul Douglas to the end zone. But the offensive line did such a great job of opening up the initial hole that Kareem Hunt just hurtled right through it.
Well, we were wondering when we see Kareem Hunt's 53-yard run. 30. This is from 40. Elliott's got it. And we are tied. Eagles need to get to the 43. Blitz. Tipped in the air. It's intercepted. Jones. Chris Jones, who went out of the game with an injury before. Alert. He picks it off. And the Chiefs in business.
To set up the screen. Watch Wentz looks left. Comes back right on the screen. Right off of the helmet of Justin Houston. And Chris Jones turns into a tip drill. And I will tell you this, around the NFL, colleges everywhere, linemen are doing more ball drills than ever because offenses are so good, ball possession is huge. Anytime you can get it, and they work on their hands even more, and Chris Jones came up with that one.
In motion. Here comes Hill. Faked everybody. They do a little flip to Kelsey, and he jumps over everybody. Touchdown!
Now, if you watched last Thursday against New England, you saw that shovel pass used to great efficiency, but not off of that action by Kansas City. So they brought you a new wrinkle to the play that worked well for them last week, and Kelsey dives into the end zone.
Hunt in the backfield. They're going to wait till it gets back on the 2 on the play clock. Smith now going to take a shot, going deep far side. He's got a completion. It is Chris Conley.
Kevin, we can argue all we want about places that we're going to rank quarterbacks in the NFL. But right now, there's not a single quarterback in this league that's more confident than Alex Smith in 2017.
Now it's left. They're down by 7. They're going to hand it off here. Hunt backpedaling his way, fighting everyone. Touchdown! 14 seconds left. Wentz back looking, firing now, end zone, touchdown! The first catch of the day for Nelson Aguilar. Defense has ramped it up to another level. Here's the onside kick attempt. It's bouncing up there. It's free, and the Eagles have it. Oh my! 5 seconds to go. 3-man rush. Wentz puts air under it. It's long enough. It is there. It is tipped. Incomplete. And the game is over. The Chiefs hang on and win it 27-20.
But he is extremely accurate from the pocket.
Well, they got about 3 tight ends right here. Melvin Gordon with some nice patient running. And look at, he continues to squirm his way free. Sorensen brings him down. Gordon with the fake, and then he releases. And he's downfield. It's picked off and grabbed on the play.
You know what happens at the bottom of those piles, Kevin, especially when it involves the quarterback.
It's big. Smith, and he's got him for a touchdown, Tyreek Hill. 30-yard touchdown throw, and the Chiefs cash in on the interception thrown by Phillip Rivers.
Just great play action fake, and it freezes the safety. For some reason, the safety's late getting over there. And
is Phillip Rivers with the 1st and 10 from his 23. Melvin Gordon read it well. Great patience into the secondary and brought down by Eric Murray.
In a little bit of Melvin Gordon. I think it has to be the opposite. Start with Melvin Gordon.
1st and 10 right here. Again, the patience and the burst, and Mitchell's got a beat on him. Another gain of 10, another first down. Mitchell ushers him out of bounds. Down and 8. Rivers. It's intercepted. Here comes Peters, dancing his way with an entourage. Marcus Peters inside the 35.
Away for Marcus Peters. Defensive coordinator Bob Sutton told us last night he is a risk taker. He will jump routes. But when you really study this, take a look at the All-22.
All season, they missed the field. 1st and goal. Shuffle pass, touchdown. Albert Wilson. 13-0 Kansas City. 6-yard touchdown.
What gets you? They get you moving in one way, and then they flip it back up inside to Albert Wilson.
LA needs their 34. Oliver the block, and Rivers slings it. And with the catch right there, Tyrell Williams. Gordon in, 2nd down, 13 for Rivers. O'Coon, good block, but they're getting around that right tackle. He's taking the place of the starter, and they go downfield. Benjamin with a nice catch. Fending off the coverage on the play. Mitchell was there. The gain to the Kansas City 24.
Had an impact on Rivers' ability to step up in there and really drive this ball. That's why this ball comes out and sails. Good adjustment by Travis Benjamin coming back for the football. And Kevin, as I studied the tape, teams are going after Terrence Mitchell.
Things underway and led to a 30-yard touchdown pass for Smith. Gordon, 1st and 10. Nice block on the edge. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. Melvin Gordon, 11-yard touchdown run.
And then just getting Gordon out on the speed sweep. And look at the block downfield. You mentioned Hunter Henry.
Kenny Wiggins engaged Allen Bailey. Push for the block at the left tackle, but they come up the middle. All kinds of players trying to blow it up, but it was Chris McCain who comes through and begins it. He had a sack last week against Miami. He leads the charge right there. Here in the area yesterday at Paramount Studios, Rich Gannon called the start of the race, and our broadcast associate Katie King ran with Rich as well. 1st and 10 after the Kansas City punt. Rivers right on the screws. That is Travis Benjamin with an 18-yard reception. Free agent Koo. 3rd down and 8. More time for Rivers. And that is picked off, but was he inbounds? It was intercepted. Mitchell, he has his 2nd today.
Offense, the jobs are on the line.
West in the backfield, 2nd down and 5. Blocked by Fisher, moving up. Oh, he's down again. What pressure. Melvin Ingram, and these are some of the players that Bob Sutton talked about yesterday.
He should get better as the season goes on, as they get more and more comfortable in this scheme.
34-yard try. Right down the middle it goes. With a bit of a breeze, you saw the telltales.
Got to beat man-to-man coverage when you play against this Kansas City secondary.
They bring him back. They rush 4 and outside. He's got Allen. He breaks 1 tackle. And he'll zag and lean and get the 1st down to the 33. Missed by Gaines, 17-yard pickup. Keenan Allen.
It allows the doctor and injured player to clearly communicate what the issues are.
With a couple tight ends, 2nd and 7 underneath. Here they go. Allen again. Bad tackle attempt right there by Parker. Here they come again. Houston's got him.
You'll see it from the Chiefs.
Kareem Hunt with 101 yards and more. And there he goes. Hold on to your hats. He's done it again. Long touchdown run. Kareem Hunt, 69 yards. His 3rd 53-plus yard touchdown of his career.
The cutback block, and then he's off to the races. Look at that crease backside. I mean, you're asking a lot from your safety to be able to step up and make that tackle. And look at the speed once he gets up on the 2nd level.
2nd down and 10. And Rivers here looking deep for Benjamin, who comes back and makes the catch. Right in front of Mitchell. 26-yard pickup. They're down to the 22 of the Chiefs. Lose a yard. Rivers incomplete. Zeros on the clock. Flag is thrown at the 4.
13 offense was covered up. Was covering an eligible receiver. That penalty is declined. The game is over.
The Chiefs have the longest consecutive active streak with wins in the division. Now 12.
They shift Niles Paul, ordinarily a tight end, to the backfield to lead the way for Rob Kelly. Bounces off some hits and is free. And he's finally spun down as he crossed the 45-yard line by the safety, Ron Parker, a gain of 12. Los Angeles last week, and Phillip threw 19 of his 40 passes in the direction of Mitchell and away from Peters. Cousins for a deep try, looking for Pryor, and it is caught! Marcus Peters claiming Pryor. Pushed off, but there is no flag on the play, and it's a touchdown for the Washington Redskins, 44 yards.
Has shut the crowd up with some early success, and Pryor runs right by Marcus Peters, and he uses his ball tracking ability
To throw for more than 4,000 this season. Play fake, and he's in trouble and dropped immediately. Ryan Kerrigan there, the ball came out, and the Chiefs got it back at the 15-yard line. Cousins got it off to Pryor. He had the 1st down, circled back for a moment inside the marker, and then got it back. Niles Paul, the tight end, again lined up as a fullback. They are going to go for it. It's a play fake. Cousins got a good block on the outside and picked up the 1st down. Good penetration by the Chiefs, but Hopkins got it up and through. Kareem Hunt off the field on this 3rd down. Charkandrick West is in. Anthony Sherman, a fullback. Smith got it off, and it's a beauty. Travis Kelce all the way out to the 45-yard line with Kendall Fuller in coverage. 1st and 10, Kansas City. They ran only 7 plays in the 1st quarter. They're down 10-0. Here comes a blitz. Mason Foster. Alex Smith can still run at 33, and he has another 1st down. Chased across the boundary by Jarrell McClain. And this group some confidence that it really hasn't had in recent years.
They're surrounding Alex Smith, who goes down back at the 40-yard line. Washington ball with a 10-0 lead. Kirk Cousins after the play fake. Wide open receiver. Vernon Davis, the veteran tight end, out to the 40-yard line.
And credit to Kansas Cancer Center enough for their great work, saving lives. Look out.
Partnership, the NFL and the V Foundation. What a run. 2nd and 9. Chiefs from their own 27. Kelsey spun away from the tackle and has a first down. Wilson, among quarterbacks in the NFL, have one more. They have just one postseason win in that time. He's on target to Albert Wilson. Never misses a snap. Donald Penn also has a longer starting streak. Smith, nice throw. First down and much more. Chris Conley inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line, tackled by Josh Norman. 1st and 10, Kansas City in the red zone for the first time tonight. They're the Washington 17. Alex Smith to the goal line, caught in traffic. Touchdown, Travis Kelce.
And on a wide departure post pattern, Kelce makes Washington pay. Great play calling by Andy Reid. Josh Norman comes out of the game, put your best, most physical red zone target.
Linebacker coach Sean McVay left to be the head coach of the Rams. He was the offensive coordinator. They fired the GM. Cousins had his contract dispute, but the Redskins are off to a terrific start this season. They took it for granted that Smith was going to run out of bounds. He did not, and he ran all the way to the Washington 48 because he did stay in bounds. The Chiefs quickly used a timeout with 23 seconds to go. 46-yard try. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is no good. Smith steps up. Flag down in the secondary near where Travis Kelce made the catch. He's down at the 18-yard line. Smith keeps it and scores.
Zone read, it's the same play the Redskins ran in 3rd and goal earlier in the game. Did not work for Cousins, but Alex Smith read it perfectly.
On Jackson and Pierre Garçon to Tampa Bay and San Francisco, respectively. Cousins deep throw, man, wide open. Vernon Davis, the tight end.
Look out.
Vernon Davis crossing the field. Boy, how far did he run with nobody and red even near him as he crisscrossed all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Years old, but he can still run. Great pass protection, and Vernon Davis takes advantage of this mismatch. There had to be a blown coverage. There's no way you want Justin Houston covering Vernon Davis. Great throw by Cousins.
Kansas City defense crowding the middle, anticipating a run for Pirine. They fake it to him, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Ryan Grant.
Great call by Jay Gruden.
3 receivers bunched to the right. Conley on Dunbar, the top of your screen to the left. Smith, a bullet, caught. First down, Albert Wilson inside the 15-yard line. The holder, this to tie it. And it is good. Despite the penalties and the sacks, they arrive tonight 3-0. There goes Hunt. Battling for every inch and finally wrestled to the ground by Monte Nicholson, the rookie safety. Touchdown drives of 80+ than any team in the league, trying for another. Smith in trouble, and he'll get buried way back behind the line of scrimmage. And Buckner, the 22-year-old out of Georgia Tech, missed his first try from 46, made from 26, and this one's good from 32. Louder than it's been all night. Cousins, flush from the pocket. First down. Thompson rejected at the line of scrimmage. Thompson, the running back. Kansas City rush 4. Cousins throws to the end zone, and it is dropped. Doxson was the intended receiver. Philip Gaines had the coverage, but it certainly looked like a ball that he should have caught.
And Dotson went up and had it. Just couldn't control the catch. And Jordan Reed wanted the football isolated outside. He had 2 steps.
See if he actually did complete the catch before the ball came out. Here's Hopkins to tie it, and he does. He remains the running back. Smith, flush from the pocket. Throws on the run, and it is caught. Albert Wilson all the way down to the Washington 35-yard line.
When he escapes, you have to plaster, and you have a number of backup players, and what a great job by Albert Wilson. How about the throw?
.37-yard completion, and alone is the only undefeated team in the NFL in 2017. His kick is good!
Well, there's your Gruden grinder tonight.
Rather than take a 4-point lead that would have forced Kansas City to score a touchdown to win. Jamison, Crowder, here come the laterals. Back to Cousins, who cannot catch it. It's on the ground. Picked up by Jordan Reed, now Thompson. Kansas City has it. This might be meaningful to some. Houston scores a touchdown. Harrison Butker in his NFL debut. The go-ahead field goal, the game-winning field goal for all intents and purposes. And they added on the score on the last play. 29-20 officially is the final score.
This season. Got a great group to work with. 3rd and 7. Smith checking. He can run if he so chooses. Instead, he finds the open man, and that's DeMarcus Robinson who gets free. So Smith extending the play. 3 receivers to the right side. Smith looks over the middle, and to the left side he goes, and that is caught by Travis Kelce.
Missed last season, back surgeries, and he's got to be thinking, here we go again.
Now they have Chris Thompson on a sweep, and he'll pick up a first down and a lot more. So it's 2nd down and 8 now from the 45-yard line. Play action, Watson fires, that's caught, that'll be a first down. Ryan Griffin.
Got a little heated.
Kelce's been involved in a few things over the years as Butker from 42 yards bangs it straight down the middle. 5 conversions on 3rd down. They've all been 3rd and medium or long. Now Hunt finally gets free, but a flag is down. Wouldn't you know it? Smith on a 3rd and 4. Rolling and looking and firing, and that's Charkandrick West for the touchdown. So the 3rd down back who comes in on 3rd down for Hunt. His son has not had the ball very much tonight because Kansas City has dominated. And this is Foreman again. Now the ball is out. Did they rule it down or not? And at the moment, they are saying it is a fumble and a recovery on to get Butker. This is a 41-yard attempt for the rookie. And that one is good with 4:17 to play in the half.
In college.
2nd down and goal. Play action. Watson fires, and that is a flag and a touchdown. For the moment, it's Hopkins. Of course, the minute you mentioned he hasn't caught one, he has now, but let's see about the penalty. Texans, it's 1st and goal. Smith gets it off to West. Can he get into the end zone again? Yes, he does. His 2nd touchdown. So how about that? It's all about Kareem Hunt coming into the game, getting a chance to at least tack on 3. As Watson retreats, look out from behind, and they have him in the grasp and sack him at the 40-yard line. Big conversion here. Takes the throw, rolling, throwing, caught, and it's a touchdown. Will Fuller.
He did.
So at this point in the game, almost a must conversion on 4th down, and they get the touchdown to boot. 12 of the Chiefs on 3rd down, and most of them 3rd and long, as is the case here.
Wow.
And Smith goes deep downfield and open and pulling it in. Tyreek Hill at the 22-yard line.
He's been looking for a quarterback every year, hasn't he?
2nd and 6. Watson throwing deep downfield, and it is caught. Will Fuller, touchdown. Terrence Mitchell all over him, but he's still able to haul it in 48 yards.
Way around, and Deshaun Watson is going to make him miss to buy just enough time to find his guy deep across the middle, and there he is. Will Fuller has been, now that is his 4th touchdown. Boy, there's a good battle going on, but I don't think that was interference, but that was all Watson as we have seen him do.
10 TD passes now.
That we get into late in the game, here he goes.
2nd and 8. Thomas to the end zone. Touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas. Boy, we showed you that thing before where Andy Reid and all the plays he's got. I mean, he's going all the way through the playbook tonight. So Leckler into punt. This will be his 4th of the night. Hill is back to accept it. 18-yard line. Avoids the first guy. Gets around the corner. Down the sideline he goes with blocking. Inside the 30, Tyreek Hill. Sooner or later, he'll pull this off. 52-yard kick and an 82-yard return for the big play guy.
It is just electric. 23 miles an hour almost. And he has this funny little habit of waving his hand as he's running down the field. I guess maybe that's what happens when you go that fast. You got to. Here we go. Watch his hand just kind of windmill around here. I think that's how he turns left, or he's giving a signal or something. It's a remarkable return, man. Remarkable.
Francisco. Take all the time off the clock. Colquitt, whose dad earned a couple of Super Bowl rings as a punter with Pittsburgh in the 70s. This is Will Fuller.
Speaking of speed.
Yeah. And Fuller able to turn it up down the sideline, and it's Colquitt who knocks him down at the 40-yard line.
Something. Will Fuller, who is 4'3", and Bill O'Brien recruiting him at Penn State, knew all about this young man, but watch Colquitt here at the end of this getting blocked. And at first I thought it was a face mask to be able to get him hooked around like that, but I don't think it was. He kind of got his hand on the ball. Great play by Colquitt. Watch 2 of his star players go off so early in this game.
3-man rush. Deep downfield, and it is a touchdown. Hopkins in a ton of traffic beats Mitchell for the score.
Stands the situation, just keep it in front of you. But being in front doesn't necessarily work when you get to going above the rim for that former college basketball player. Played football and basketball at Clemson.
Thought maybe that was a throwout game. Turned out not to be. 49-yard attempt. And they have found a gem in this Butker. The team facilities cafeteria worker. Check worth about $27K. And Watson launches one to the end zone. A jump ball there caught at the 1-yard line. And that's Anderson, the tight end.
End zone. They got guys that can just go up and sky over. Do you know how hard that catch is right there? And then land. He just got above everybody.
5 ticks remaining. And he's going to float this one to Hopkins for a touchdown. As time runs out, but that is going to be a 5th touchdown pass tonight. 3 other guys did it. Last was Jameis Winston, and he'll run that in for a 2-point conversion. So the game is over, but it turns out to be a 1-possession game. 8-point differential. Kansas City goes to 5-0.
Roethlisberger looks down the field, trying to shake off the sack, and he can't. That takes him out of field goal range. That's D. Ford. Back from injury and making a play.
That's exactly right.
Like what we saw with Fletcher Cox on Thursday night. Over the head, there it goes, to the back of the end zone, and a safety. Games. So Dustin Colquitt on the free kick. Coming up for it is Antonio Brown. The ball is free, and it's recovered by the Chiefs. Incredible. Chesson with the recovery. 6-yard field goal try from Harrison Butker. Colquitt on the hold, and Butker, what a find he has been. First down handoff again to Bell. Through traffic, he's able to pick up more than 10 yards behind DeCastro. They'll go to the ground. Bell, look at that run. He waited for an opening, for a seam, and he found it. Picks up the first. 6 first downs for Pittsburgh. None so far for the Chiefs, as Bell, in rhythm, has another 13 at the 3. It's Bell up the middle and takes several Chiefs with them for the touchdown.
The defense a ton at the ball.
2nd and 5. Hill, my goodness, what a loss. That's Mike Hilton. Sets him back 9 with that tackle. Up top, Bryant tripped up at the 47 of Kansas City. Intercepted. It's Peters. Right on the line of the first yard ahead and from the end zone. Over the top and complete to McDonald, who didn't go down without a fight. 2nd and 4. Fake the end around and sidearm it to Bell, and he gets hit by 4 different Chiefs.
Plays, and you got the 3 down front again by Kansas City.
And Ben's going to throw. Using the middle of the field, and Brown is open and able to get out of a double tackle attempt by the Chiefs secondary. Picks up 26 to the red zone. And Bell in the secondary again, and down at the 2.
Stand that when our guy would be like, first down, and everyone would cheer, and I'm like, it's a 2-minute situation. Gotta get it out.
He got it out at the last minute. They ruled that he was sacked first by Williams. Smith in trouble and goes down again.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Here's Bell hopping around and getting past the first wave. And he's got another first down as he ducks under Sorensen and goes behind Chris Hubbard. And yes, he's got another first down. Smith's pass is incomplete, broken up by Artie Burns. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pushing the pocket, going over the top, wide open. Wide open is Brown out to the 45 before Parker ends it. Picks up 30. 2nd and 19. Again in the middle. That's Brown being somersaulted by Pierre Lewis. 2nd and 12. There's Hunt, stiff arming, and picking up 17 or 18.
Watch out for a fake screen here.
3rd and 8. Never a chance to do what he wanted to do. Gets it over to Hunt. What an escape. Hunt gets past Hilton, and he's got his lineman Irving on his back. And a flag is all the way back at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a play by Alex Smith. And you see Hunt makes the block, and Mitchell has Alex Smith dead to rights. And Alex showing the ability. I mean, if he can bring his team back in this game today, as tough as this is. Oh. First he misses him and he comes back, and Alex tells him about it. That's not okay. Forever.
Out of the gun, looking for options. They're chasing after him. Throws to the end zone. And it's intercepted. And falls incomplete. It was intended for Harris.
Oh, my goodness.
And they go for it instead. They go to the backup tight end.
Oh, my gosh, what a catch. Look at.
Well, that's Sean Davis battling him.
Pulls it away at the end, and look at Harris go get that, and then Davis just ripping that arm. 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. This is worth it. Oh, man.
Yeah, what's your interpretation of this?
There's like 8 things here.
2nd and 9. Bell. More magic with the feet. And he's got another first down. Broke away from Sorensen. 1st and 10. It's Bell. Bell into the secondary. And a drive that began just a moment ago back at the 4. Behind Bell for another 27.
As he gets right here. Boom, red tackle. And right there. Another missed tackle. And Bell, Derek Johnson, right there. I mean, you have hats.
2nd and 10. Down the field. He's got Thomas. Slips out of a tackle to the Chiefs. Touchdown.
Line. This has happened over and over again. He's on the side, right down here. And look at. Just gets behind Artie Burns, who's caught looking into the backfield. And Alex Smith, over and over again this year, with movement out of the pocket and making it look like a simple, big play. Wow.
3rd and 2. Oh, and it's caught!
No
by
way!
Brown inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. Off the ricochet.
Look at this right here. Antonio Brown's going to run up the sideline, and it's just a switch route, and he's got safety help, and the ball goes right through Gaines. Watch this. Gaines is looking at the ball. It hits him in his hands and his helmet, and Sorensen's there too, and Antonio Brown has just the instincts to see it tip off right there through the hands, off the helmet. Antonio stays with it, and then one hand catches it with his left hand and avoids the hit from Sorensen. The guy right in front of him, a foot in front of him.
You talk about an artist. Here's Smith to Hunt. Kareem Hunt to the 38.
Defense and try and push it down the field.
That went for 29. There's Kelsey on the run down to the 14. The kick by Butker is good. The 2-minute warning. The dangerous Tyreek Hill back deep. And this is returnable, but it's a deep one. Back at the 15, he retreats. Stutter step, waiting for something to open up.
This guy's lightning.
He's got an edge. Hurdles over the punter, and he's out to the 44. 2nd and 10. Complete at the 40 to Robinson.
Keep it in front of him.
On first down at the 40. Ball batted at the line and incomplete. Here comes Harrison again. It's Harrison who got to him.
He's going to look right and try and throw back, but they should have him covered.
Incomplete. No Chief near it.
matchups through the recent years.
It's just zone, and Alex has to get rid of this ball. You give him credit for just throwing this. Like most guys wouldn't even have thrown that. He's just not willing to, he feels the pressure, and, no one's even downfield.
And college career at Georgia Tech, 53 yards. And what an addition.
Really low.
Lynch is in the backfield and rolling out his car, and he's got his target. That is Jared Cook, the tight end. In the game, the Raiders do. He's going to toss it back to Carr, and he's looking long. And it is caught by Cooper for the touchdown on the flea flicker.
Fake stalk and sit here for a little bit and then go deep. And as you get the handoff from the flea flicker, he gets Mitchell to not really bite that hard. And it's just a great play. And that's what Oakland's going to try and do today, it looks like.
2nd and 4. And here's the burst. Hunt into the secondary. Reggie Nelson tries to close the angle. And then coming back is Morrow to finish it off. That was a big block by his fullback, Anthony Sherman. 35 yards.
Just a simple ISO play, and you can see how talented Hunt is. Just explodes through it, and then watch this. Whoop, get out of here. Whoop, you too.
And then the opponents attempt 18 field goals, most in the league, as they've been able to buckle down in this part of the field, but not this time. That's Kelsey reaching up into the air and pulling down the touchdown.
You're going to watch him get up on Reggie Nelson, the safety, right there, and it's going right to the corner. And Bowman and Nelson, and that's the thing, is Bowman right there, that's his guy. It's 3 days old, though. I mean, they cut the split, they put him in a unique formation.
Across the middle and open. Look at him go, it's Cooper again. 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
One does, they both bust the zone, and then you see the juice. They've got to get him the ball. Great job by Down.
Are only 1 for 21. And that just changed right there with that catch. For the second time this season, they convert on 3rd and long past 10. And Smith over the top. He's got an open man, and he pulls it down. It's Robinson. 2nd and 8. And another deep ball for Hill. He hauls it in. And there you go. 3 plays to cover the 99 yards. The last one for 64.
He's just going to run right by Amerson, who's having a rough couple of plays right there. And the safety can't get there, Reggie Nelson. And Amerson, I mean, he's off 15 yards. And Hill just runs by him, and then Amerson falls down, and he's like, I mean, that was a...
Week 1, when he became an overnight sensation. This one 53, and it got blocked by Kansas City.
Right out. So if you watch Murray's second coming inside, and the wing has to have protection, he lets him go right through.
And this kick is good. Jawing with some of the Raiders after he had been called for the late hit. Here's a 2nd and 10.
He's got room.
He's got a first down, and he's out of bounds at the 46 and does not take a hit.
He's traveling with the tight end there.
Now looking up top, and it's complete at the 50. Cooper holds on. Also happened to be a guy named Le'Veon Bell carrying the football last week.
That helps, doesn't it?
Here's Carr. Deep. Flag coming up on Kansas City. He pointed to Peters. 2nd and goal. They run it. They run it. And it's Washington who takes it across. At the start of this drive, and they end it with him.
Look at this second effort. This is the same play last week Pittsburgh ran. They ran it 4 or 5 times. Just a counter, and the ball kind of comes out at the end. But look at Washington with this effort. He doesn't go down there. He doesn't go down there. And then he gets in the end zone. That's
one guy finishing the play the way that team wants.
Here we go, 3rd and 12. Got to get to the 49 for a first. They protect him. Smith unloads it, and it's caught off the deflection by Wilson for the touchdown. Last week they gave up one just like that to Antonio Brown, and now they get one to go their way.
Did that just happen? These 2 weeks, watch this. I mean, it's literally just straight down the field, Wilson, and oh my goodness. It goes right through McGill's hands. I mean, he's got an easy interception, and instead it's an easy touchdown. Look at.
Is he trying to catch it or bat it? The pass to Robinson. Where do they mark it?
He stretched out. He stretched out at the end, Jim.
Complete to Hill as he lofts it right over a couple of Raiders. This will be from 37 to make it a 2-score game. And he's good again.
And they do it this week. He feels fine. That should be done with.
3rd and 6. Take something off of it to the end zone. It was in the hands for a moment for Cook, but Murray may have gotten a hand right in there and knocked it away. King on the hold, and Tavecchio drills this one dead center. Gets it down to a 1-score game.
Call and adjust it in your own brain.
In the
smart
chain.
call by that.
Yep, 2nd and 8. And Hunt able to wiggle out of a tackle and pick up another first. He got away from Bowman. 3rd and 5. Pressure, and they got him back at the 28. Autry along with Mack.
Throw it, try and get. You're going to get a lot of the man coverage on this drive.
6 defensive backs in for the Chiefs. Pass caught. Cooper breaks tackles. And he's down at about the 30.
Hurry up, hurry up. I don't think you're going to get one off unless you get your receivers back quickly. It's back wide, and he lets him play man. And right now it's 2-man.
In the middle, he rifles it. He got it all back in, a whole lot more, as Cooper makes the catch.
The area to throw to is right here in the middle.
Here we go. Everything on the line. There they go. Right on the spot, Tony. And a first down to Cook at the 28.
The ball if you get a first down.
Crabtree's back in the game. 3rd and 10. Carr. Pass. And it is caught! What a catch! Incredible! Cook comes down with it.
Look at it. It's the same route concept.
Look at Cook. Cook with Murray right there. Sorensen tried to leap and knock it away. He broke the plane. They're double checking if he did. What do you think, Tony?
Oh, it looks like a catch as long as that ball didn't move right there as it hit.
He had control.
I mean, can you believe that?
Is he down before?
He's down before. He is down. Now, this is great right here.
Ooh. Which it will.
Yeah, it does.
Here's Carr. Quick pass to the end zone, and it's caught. And a flag is down. A flag is down. Crabtree caught it. Did he push off?
Are they going to pick up the flag or are they going to keep it?
Ooh.
They're discussing whether to pick up the flag or not.
Pass interference. Offense.
Oh.
Number 15.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. I think we see that all the time. Like, to me, you see it all. Now, Peters, he's right. He did get pushed a little. You could throw to Patterson.
Here's Carr. Stepping up. End zone. Over the strap. Another flag is down. It was right in Cook's hands.
We're going to get another play. This game is never going to end.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 38. By rule, the game will be extended for 1 down.
Here we go. Untimed down to decide it all.
The one-on-one matchup is up top inside.
Carr looking left, across the middle, he throws, and it was caught, and he was out of bounds. Another flag is on the field. Patterson.
We got another play.
Patterson caught it to the back of the end zone.
Complete pass. However, there's holding. Defense, number 21. That penalty's half the distance to the goal.
One for the books.
We will play another untimed down.
Throw to anybody on this play. He's one-on-one up top right here.
One more time to decide it. Carr on the run. Throws! And it is caught for the touchdown! Crabtree! Crabtree turns on Mitchell. And that's going to be confirmed for sure, not a doubt. Now Tavecchio will have the point after try to win the game. The snap it to King. Tavecchio, it all rides on his left foot. And the kick is good! Raiders win it!
Kendrick West, their third down running back on the field. Smith, a wobbler, and a nice catch by Travis Kelce for a first down. Out to the 38-yard line. We congratulate Len Dawson on another great honor. Look out. Jamal Charles, welcome back to Kansas City. His first carry in this stadium as a visitor after 9 great years. He is relishing the opportunity. I'm going to stick with him. And he fumbles the football. Marcus Peters off and running toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Defense has been looking for. You want to hold these runners up and go for the strip. And Peters does a phenomenal job raking that
After
ball.
the play was over, touchdown counts. Unsportsmanlike conduct, member of the defensive team making contact with a crossbar, which is illegal. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
As the Chiefs swept the Broncos for the first time since 2000, they've won the last 3 head-to-head. Open receiver, caught, Kelce, touchdown, Kansas City.
That's all Alex Smith, and he read that mismatch man-to-man. He hand signals a slant and go, and Kelce continues to pound the Denver Broncos. 19 catches a year ago, and if you play man-to-man, snap after snap, it's just a matter of time before Alex Smith and Kelce go to work. And the safety man coverages of the Broncos.
Trevor Siemian on first down. Wobbly pass, intercepted. Terrible throw, and Peters has it in his hands for the second time tonight. And he's swung down by Virgil Green. The entire offensive unit. Here's the pistol now for the Chiefs. So many looks, and so many of them executed successfully. Using it, tough for him to grab. Can't bend the wrist. And on target again, Kelce inside the 10-yard line.
Halfback pass.
Deep toss to Tyreek Hill on the left. He flips it in the end zone, and that might have been a little too tricky for their own good, as Darian Stewart intercepts it. A huge development in this game.
What they don't practice is throwing the ball away when it's not open. And Darian Stewart shows why he's a Pro Bowl safety. He gets burned for a touchdown. He comes right back.
On that Thursday night in New England against the Patriots, when Kareem Hunt fumbled, there were more than 400 plays without a turnover since. And Demaryius Thomas with some life now in the Broncos. Here comes Justin Houston, and down goes Siemian. The veteran Houston turned the corner with a little interference in their own 46, and that's where they operate from on first down this time around. After the play fake to Hunt, he's open. He has a first down. Yanked down by Brandon Marshall. Smith sings one. Tyreek Hill has a first down inside the 20-yard line. Pistol again in the option pitch and plenty of running room for Kareem Hunt. Banged out of bounds by Justin Simmons. Simeon throws on the run. Boy, is that a wobbly ball. Up for grabs and intercepted by Ron Parker.
He's got to run the ball right there. He had the first down. That's a bad decision. He breaks contain. There's nobody there. He's got to run for the first down and get on with the game. But he throws the ball up to a 6'5" receiver, and Jordan Taylor can't make the play. And does Parker get both feet in? I believe he did.
Oh boy. Alex Smith all the way down to the 38-yard line of Denver with a first down. It's the Chargers. They had 3 giveaways and no takeaways in each of those games. They turned it over 3 times tonight. They're trying to take it back for the second time, and they do. Shaquille Barrett knocked it out, and Domotop Peko came up with it. Ball against Florida State, but he's getting close to being ready to play. Look out. Simeon retreating, still in trouble. Houston in pursuit and takes him down back at the 41-yard line. Very high and muffed. And the ball loose. Isaiah McKenzie, the rookie, couldn't make a clean catch of it. He's ball.
Great college returner, but I'll say it again. When you're a quarterback and you turn the ball over, or you're a punt returner and you mishandle the football, Houston working against Watson.
Another play fake by Simeon, dumped off. And Benny Fowler weaving through the traffic and makes it to the 38-yard line. Ron Parker might have saved a touchdown with that tackle. 1 touchdown, their last 13 red zone trips, and now another. Booker with a nice hole opened by that offensive line. It is a 1-score game. Kendrick West, the running back. 3-man rush for Denver. Smith finds his man Kelsey. And it's a first down. So Booker, 2 for 2 already tonight. This is from 43. And it is good. Clock again down to 3. They come over to help on Thomas, and good coverage over the middle by the veteran Derek Johnson. As long as 53. Already 3 for 3 tonight. And he has made 17 in a row. On 2nd and 10, oh boy, Leighton back across the middle. Recipe for a disaster, and that's what happened.
In the house.
John's friend, the butt kicker here, is 5 for 5 now.
Tackle, and that's not the recipe for success.
Whoever plays quarterback is going to be under duress, and certainly Simeon is demonstrating right now he does have mobility. 10th play of the drive for Denver. Started from their own 25, trying to make it a 1-score game. Simeon throws a touchdown to A.J. Derby with Eric Murray in coverage.
Got to go for 2.
2-point try that they have to have. Go for an onside kick. Try to get another 8. Simeon too high. Wow. But a great competitor. Onside kick.
A couple bad decisions, a couple bad drop passes.
Double Cole Beasley here. This is a tough route to guard him on.
On a 2nd and 10. Down the middle, and he's got Bryant. Dez with the catch at the Kansas City 44. Year decorated with a first-team All-Pro designation. Elliott jumps through a hole. Goes down to the 27. Picks up the first down. Tackled by Hali. Gain of 8. 2nd and 15. Oh, and what a turnaround move by Williams. Terrence Williams with the big gain. With 3 catches for 43, setting up the Cowboys. 1st and goal. Over the top they go, and it's caught by Beasley. Touchdown, Dallas. Kansas City takes over at the 36. Smith open to Kelsey to the 41. This from 38.
Wilson's on Dak.
Here's a 3rd and 4. Oh, that was nearly going the other way with Eric Murray. Instead, Witten grabs it and has the 1st down. Fake into the line, go down the middle, and jumping in front, not making the pick, and Thomas has the football. They rule everything down.
Kansas City after that big play.
Gain of 22. Hill's in the backfield. Hill trying to get away. And they set him back 5. That was Lawrence all over that.
Great matchup per se against Peters, but he is the guy one-on-one right now.
He's 10 yards off of him. Pressure by Prescott's feet, and now they get him. They swing him down at Zombo with the sack. Chris Jones was there too. 3rd and 15. Gonna try to throw for it down the middle, and it is caught. He was never touched.
Now you're moving.
Cowboys hurried in the line. And now Dak throws it wide open and caught by Williams right on the sideline. And just as you said, after the catch, so dangerous.
And this has come up twice this year where teams just in straight cover 2 get caught looking into the backfield.
Dak backpedals to the 18. Now got tripped up, still takes off, and he's got an open lane to the end zone.
Outstanding job. Watch Dak. He gets just barely nicked right there and keeps his feet. And once he gets going, he's got juice. And I tell you, right there, that little fake holds the DB inside, and it makes it look easy.
From between the 10 and the end zone.
Alex needs to watch it.
There it is to Hill. The whole brigade around him. Hill gets around Standrick. Look at Hill go! Impossible! Touchdown, Kansas City! How did they do that?
Oh my gosh! I've never seen that in my entire time in football, and I promise you, Jason Garrett hasn't either.
That is a shocker.
On Dallas.
It was very late.
It's a design block, so you're going to see the tight ends. Kelsey get up and block.
Look at Robinson. He actually had 2 blocks.
And everyone's trying to play soft. You're Dallas, you're always protecting, right? Someone else will make the play. Someone else will make the play.
After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 31 of the defense. That penalty will not be enforced. It will be the try for point.
Delay give to Hunt. Sidesteps the first hit. He's finally got some open space. Trying to push away Jones. He was held to 6 carries for 8 yards in the first half.
And they're slanting people and moving people to that side.
Alex completes it to Kelsey. Fights him off and picks up the 1st down. 1st and goal to go. Harris is dangerous in the red zone. Smith rolls out and finds Kelsey for the touchdown. And here's a little...
They're racing.
Sprint? No. Oh, potato sack race.
That is fantastic. It's just one-on-one with Byron Jones, and watch, he just runs up and runs a comeback, we call it, which means you come back to the sideline, but no one runs that anymore. I mean, that's like a 1985, 88. The big guys are in for Kansas City to stop the run.
Prescott, play action with time. And he's got the completion to Dez for 10 yards. Here's him.
For years we'd hammer it after practice, and he got really, really good. He scouted it. And you see
Prescott keeps it, and he's got Witten out in front blocking. And Sorensen shoves him out, but Prescott fooled them all, picks up 13 and a first down.
They're in goal line personnel.
It's Elliott in for the touchdown. Marcus Lawrence, he's had a sack in every game so far this year. And here he comes. Smith got away from him, but not another Cowboy. Nope, that's going to be David Irving.
For a lot with this offensive line.
He's got 2nd and 9. Going to fake it to Zeke. Go to the sideline, and Bryant's there and comes back for it.
It's something to watch.
Morris is in the backfield and gets his first carry. It's a good one. He took Pierre Lewis with him. Gains 11.
Far they haven't.
2nd and 5. Prescott's pass. It's back to Williams. And the tackle by Acker. From the 7th. Rolling out to Beasley. Beasley for the pylon. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak hits him in stride, and is he in? That looks into me. That'll be a touchdown for the Cowboys. It's just a little sprint right option type play.
And it's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Same defensive coverage.
Smith slammed to the ground by Taco Charlton. As Kansas City approached the line. Smith, he's intercepted for the first time all season. It's Heath with the theft. And Heath jumping in front of Kelsey.
Now watch this, outside leverage right here. The guy who has to come in and help is a rat player, a funnel player, a helper basically.
Fake to Elliott, toss to Williams, who has the first down.
To analyze a lot of the little stuff that hasn't been right or that they can fix.
And this will end it.
The Giants haven't scored more than 28 points in the game under Ben McAdoo. Smith throwing, it's caught off the juggle, the hurdle by Kelsey, and tight ends have scorched the Giants. New set of downs for the Giants on 1st and 10. Darkwa runs into a wall, nothing there for Darkwa. Reggie Ragland, the former Buffalo Bill, drive for the Giants. They're at midfield, this is a 3rd and 3. Manning, touch pass, it's caught by Rudolph. Now inside the 20 for New York. It's a pitch, and Vereen's going to throw it. Vereen to the end zone. It's intercepted by Sorensen. The Giants go to a trick play, and Kansas City makes them pay.
Way to give the threat of the run. So Sorensen can see this the whole way, trying to get the ball down the field to Ingram. Ingram opened quickly at that W.
Tyreek Hill lines up in the backfield. The ball pops free, and it's recovered by Harrison. A snack for Damon Harrison early.
This might go down as an interception because he never had control of this ball. Pops up in the air. Regardless, it's the Giants' ball, but that would be Snack's first career interception.
Damon Harrison in the right spot. The ball was just sitting there for him. 4. No score, Chiefs and Giants. Manning from the gun. Manning will run. Manning slides down. He's got enough for the first down. Is lining up in the backfield. Handoff. Darkwa slashes in for the touchdown. The Giants go in front. The NFL really loves the chess match part of the game every week. Trickery again, and it's Hill. Hill's got major speed on a spin to the outside, and Hill is out of bounds as he crossed midfield. Ross Cockrell. Shotgun for Smith. Smith in some trouble. Smith hit from behind. Devon Kennard for the Giants. Smith steps up. Smith will run. First down, Kansas City. Smith going airborne to help make sure of it. Their offense is different. The numbers are different. Smith throws. Open man, Travis Kelce. First down, a bullet from Alex Smith working against Darian Thompson, the safety. 2nd and 8. We just haven't seen him today. On the draw for Hunt. And things starting to loosen up here for Kansas City against this Giants D. It's over Kansas City with 7:07 to go, 3rd quarter. Fake the handoff. Manning fires. Complete to Tavares King. Giants have an interception, but it was Vereen throwing the football. Give it to Darkwa. Orleans Darkwa. Veering towards the outside. 5 seconds to play in the 3rd. Smith, deep drop. Deep ball. Smith looking for it downfield. It's caught by Hill. Tyreek Hill against Janoris Jenkins. And he hauls it in for KC. So it's the rookie, Harrison Butker. 31-yard attempt trying to tie it. The kick is good. At the 29. Giants are 1-8 on the season. Haven't won a game here at home. Manning on the move. And it's punched out at the last moment. Tavares King. 38 yards rushing. And off to Hunt. Hunt shoots through the middle. He's got a first down. He lines up in the backfield.
Crazy formation.
Kelce, he's looking to throw it. High school quarterback. Kelce will air it out. Looking for the big play. It's intercepted. Landon Collins with a flag down.
First down, New York Giants.
There's DeAnthony Thomas on the crossing route. Good job by Thompson to take that away. And now he's trying to squeeze the ball all the way down the field. And maybe this wind may have caused this ball. And there's the hit on Collins.
Play fake. Smith guns. Intercepted. Janoris Jenkins. And he's out of bounds. Giants today, he could be a hero.
This ball just sails over the top of Demarcus Robinson and is short of Tyreek Hill. 2nd pick of the season for Jenkins. This one absolutely huge at this point of the game.
Shotgun. Manning. Looking. Delivers. Incomplete. Lewis had actually turned himself. Oregon. This is a 26-yard attempt for the lead. Rosas knocks it through. And the Giants go in front 9-6. Smith comes it, sideline. It's intercepted by Jenkins. Jenkins down the sideline, and he's out of bounds with a flag down at the 40. Smith, deep drop. Smith hooks a pass. It's caught by Kelce into Giants territory. Rookie Butker. Butker. He knocks it through. Manning on 4th down. Manning pulls the trigger. One-on-one. Lewis. Oh, incredible! Roger Lewis. A flag thrown at the 10. Lewis is celebrating.
There's the pass interference. And now there's the catch. Ball never hit the ground. Incredible catch by Lewis.
Pass interference. Defense number 23.
Biasi will snap it. Wing will hold it. Sweeps the leg and connects. The Giants shock the Chiefs. 12-9, the final in overtime.
On third down conversion. Taylor on the move, now throws over the middle and hits his man across the 40, across the 45, and close to midfield is McCoy, and that's enough for a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Steps up over the middle, in and out of the arms of his intended receiver, Zay Jones. Here's McCoy with room to run. And out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, or excuse me, the 37-yard line.
Although they're going to have a chance here. Looks like the Chiefs are going to go man-to-man.
Taylor over the middle and grabbed down low. We got a penalty flag thrown in the backfield. Jordan Matthews went down and got it for the reception.
More, especially in the red zone.
Taylor rolling, looking, throwing, end zone, caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Zay Jones.
As the rollout happens, it's just a layered route. You have a flat, you have a middle, and you have a corner route behind it. Marcus Peters not able to catch up with Zay Jones as he's working the field.
Zay Jones was open all the way across the field. Smith from his own end zone, now going to run it out and keep it. And jumping and leaping for first down yardage. Let's see where they mark him down. Take a break. Airborne Alex.
Have supreme confidence, but also knowing the way that the team's thinking and the decision they made.
How about that one to Zay Jones? And Zay Jones just inside the 25-yard line, and that's another Buffalo first down. You gotta say yes. Taylor over the middle, and that is complete. And that's going to be right at the first down marker to Charles Clay. Let's see where they spot it.
Self-scout to make sure he's not giving things away.
On third down, this is McCoy, and McCoy has a first down and more across midfield and close to the 45 of the Kansas City Chiefs for another Buffalo first down. Zone 42. Smith moving, now throwing, and wide open over the middle of the field, Demetrius Harris. Down to the 30-yard line, and there is a first down. Smith escapes a little bit of pressure, but not for very long. He's brought down at the 32 by Cedric Thornton. 0 for 5 on third down. Alex Smith over the middle, incomplete. At the 20-yard line, Albert Wilson couldn't hold on. 22 straight field goals for Harrison Butker. This one from 45 yards out and looks pretty good. From the 46. Taylor, complete. Charles Clay with the catch to the 40. Clock continues to move. A half a minute remaining in the first half.
Last kick was to the right.
This is 56 yards. That would have been good from 66. Holy smokes. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Smith throws outside. Travis Kelce with his first catch of the day and out for a first down at the 25-yard line. Smith over the middle. He's got his man across the 45, and that is Kelce for another first down.
A real effort to get him involved here in the second half.
And around. It's Tyreek Hill. Hill dancing inside the 30 and out of bounds.
Was what changed the momentum for them offensively.
First red zone trip of the day. The pass outside. That's complete to Albert Wilson. Wilson 5, touchdown.
Getting the ball quickly into Albert Wilson's hands. As you can see, they're posing for their touchdown celebration. Quick flash fake to Kareem Hunt. Because of the effectiveness on the run on the last 2 downs, that freezes people to the inside, and Wilson makes a man miss, gets into the end zone.
His answer. Taylor. Lofting it in. It is in. Oh, it's caught! Caught by Charles Clay.
Nice call, nice call.
And out of bounds inside the Kansas City 45, Trent. I thought it was an interception going the other way. Taylor splitting his receivers and emptying the backfield. And has time. And loses time. And brought down at the 39-yard line by Justin Houston. On its way. Looks good. Is good.
Those guys are from Kansas City.
Nice jacket. This is Alex Smith with the keeper. And is out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Time for an update. Tyrod Taylor on the move, trying to escape, and he can't. Daniel Sorensen up from his safety position. Crowd coming to life for one of the few times today. Tyrod Taylor, quick pass, incomplete at the 30-yard line, intended for Zay Jones.
Some mistakes on the day for the Chiefs.
So on 2nd and 2 now, this is McCoy, and McCoy running room up the middle and breaking free. Out to the 48-yard line, that is another first down.
Or at least have one-on-one in the middle of the field.
Smith throwing the near side of the field, that is caught by Tyreek Hill. Smith flips it out here to the near side, and that is Charkandrick West. And a penalty marker is down.
What the Bills have shown in this situation is rushing 3, dropping 8.
Throwing to the right, intercepted, picked off by Buffalo, back up the sideline. Tre'Davious White, the rookie, still on his feet. To the 10, and that'll seal it for Buffalo.
Looks like they're almost going to a quads coverage. Nope, they dropped the safety in there on the curl. You can see just miscommunication on the route. The receiver, I can't tell who that was at that time. He ran a curl to the inside.
Nickel package here for the Jets on first down. Deep drop. Smith will throw it to Kelsey. Look at the room for Kelsey in the Jets territory, and Kelsey finally out of bounds. Tight end set, Kelsey and Harris on a 2nd and 10 for KC. Fake it. Smith has time. Smith fires. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey. Big statement to open the game for the Kansas City offense. 22-yard strike from Smith. On return last week for Carolina, Jets trying to avoid that same fate. Rush was on. Edwards gets it off. Wobbly kick. Hill moves forward from the 39. It's returnable. Hill finds a lane. Cuts it to the outside. Hill hurdles. And he's out of bounds. He's put up 6 points in the first half. They already have a touchdown on the board here. Fake it. Smith steps up. Throws. Deep ball. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Touchdown on a rainbow delivery from Smith.
With the play action. Holds it out there for Hunt. Hides it from the defense, and then Kelsey running totally free again is going to get beyond the rookie, Marcus May.
13th overall pick in the 2007 draft by the Jets. Playing on his 14th. A hole from McGuire, and Elijah McGuire's got a first down into Kansas City territory. 14-0. We're down to 7:45 to go in this opening quarter. McCown rushes on. McCown hits his man Forte. Oh, what a cut by Forte! And he's hit out of bounds. Handed off. Powell gets to the outside. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. with our heads on fire. And that's what we saw from Kansas City initially. 2nd and 5, McCown. Way fake. McCown downfield. Jermaine Kearse. Big connection on a deep ball. A rope by McCown.
It's a wheel route. You can see the DBs run into each other. Steven Nelson and Marcus Peters, both Kearse and Anderson were deep down the field. Both were open.
I'm sure the determination will be that they didn't have conclusive evidence. 2nd and goal. McCown will try it again. The officials come together. Jets are indicating touchdown, and they get it. Touchdown Jets. McCown with a spike. Back to fundamentals, but you have to keep your creativity as part of the equation. 2nd and 10. Smith in some trouble. Steps up. Smith can run. Smith takes it across the 30, and Alex Smith is still going. Smith bounces off a tackle and finally steps out of bounds.
It's going to shake him off. The Jets defensively are in man-to-man coverage. You can see the defensive backs all turning their back to Smith. He sees this now. He gets help from Hunt down the field, and he's still got pretty good wheels. Breaks the tackle there of Adams.
Smith steps. Smith trying to run again. Tripped up. And he could not break away from Jenkins. They've had leads in the 4th quarter in 3 of their last 6 games that have evaporated. To the outside. Wow, Powell. The zigzag move by Powell, and he gets out of bounds. The block from Winters. 3rd and goal. McCown guns it. Caught. Blasted. Forte. Touchdown, Jets. New York goes in front.
Again, it's a slot receiver. We've seen Kearse, we've seen Anderson, and now Forte. Does he get in? Hit here by a couple of Chiefs. That's awful close. Ron Parker with the big hit there.
He extended there, and just at the end, Johnson's right leg got in the way of Matt. Anderson sets up by himself to McCown's left. Steps up. McCown will try to run for it. McCown splits defenders and gets the 1st down. Shotgun. McCown steps, throws. It's caught. Chad Hansen, the rookie, has a 1st down. Just his 4th catch of the season. McCown operating out of the gun. McCown steps, throws, catch and curl. Robbie Anderson. 1st down, Jets. Time of possession has been dominant in favor of the Jets. Smith, pocket holds up. Deep ball, separation. Tyreek Hill. Goodbye, Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Did he? He let Hill run under this one as he goes blowing by Rashad Robinson. Fastest player in the NFL.
Longest pass play of the season to Hill, 79 yards. And just like that, forget about time of possession.
Yeah,
when you could strike that quickly.
Yeah, give Matt Nagy a lot of credit, though, for going for the bomb right away.
McCown. Oh, great hands. Robbie Anderson snags it. He's up as a receiver. On 3rd down. McCown throws. He wants it all. Over the head of Robbie Anderson. Incomplete. Trying to take the lead. Catanzaro. $47-yarder. He's got it.
Defense could be taxed here as this game goes on.
1:49 to go in the 3rd. Handoff. Room for Forte. Forte's got a 1st down. Anderson, the motion man, on 3rd and 4 for New York. McCown with a soft toss. Caught by Anderson. Anderson into Kansas City territory for a 1st down. Shotgun. McCown. Protection is there. McCown. One-handed stab. Jermaine Kearse. He brings it in for the first down.
Get enough of this catch. Total extension. Control. Watch the right knee go down. Beautiful.
Made 2 already, one from 27, one from 47. Catanzaro. He's got it.
Protection is a concern with Akeem Hunt.
They get the play off. Smith throws it, caught by Hunt. And Hunt's got a big play into Jets territory. Can get the 1 win, maybe they can get it rolling again. 2nd and 8. Smith. Deep shot. Smith. He's got Hill. Touchdown. Alex Smith puts it exactly where it needs to be. And he hits big play Tyreek Hill for the score.
Middle of the field. So this is a track meet again. And number 10 is going to win as he blows by Claiborne. The eyes are on the ball. Hauls it in. Pass protection after the play fake. Perfect for Alex Smith. Can step into the throw. And watch this result.
4th touchdown of the day for Smith. Play clock down to 1. McCown from the gun. Steps up in the pocket. McCown gets rid of it. And hits his man, Chad Hansen, for a first down. Face a 3rd and 8 with an even 7 minutes to go here in the 4th. From the gun. McCown is on time. Jermaine Kearse breaks away. Now it's a foot race. Kearse looking for the angle. And he's brought down at the 5 yards.
9 catches now for Kearse. This one is huge as he breaks 2 tackles, really. And then the run down here by Stephen Terrell all the way inside the 5, right at the 5, but McCown getting rid of the ball quickly, and Kearse having a huge day. 157 yards receiving.
McCown will work under center. McCown pump. McCown looks. McCown hit as he throws. And it's incomplete with a flag down. Huge call.
To the pass. Holding. Defense. Number 20. Half the distance to the goal. First.
14th play of the drive. 3rd and goal. Inside the 1. McCown lunging his body. The officials will peel off the pile. Touchdown, Jets. McCown gets in. Little 2-point try here for New York. McCown moving pocket. McCown, nothing going on that side. McCown spins away. McCown, desperation throw. And a flag down.
They're going to get Nelson for holding.
Hoping something would develop. And Marcus Peters took the ball and chucked it into the stands.
So that's 3 penalties potentially on this play against the Chiefs.
He took the flag. The flag ended up in the stands.
I have never seen that before in my life. Have you?
No. I've seen him kick a ball into the stands.
Unsportsmanlike conduct for this act by Marcus Peters.
Yeah, Peters just hoisted the flag.
And the hat comes off because the official was out of flags. That's a souvenir there. We got holding in the end zone against Nelson.
And Peters is being escorted off. Peters completely lost his cool. It's happened before. But at such a critical stage, this is a 5-point game.
And it might also have been roughing the passer. There's a flag at the 22-yard line where McCown launched that ball. Justin Houston. Nope, it wasn't on Houston.
It was Chris Jones.
Yep.
I think this is, yeah, you want to post that on social media.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 22. that's been declined. Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 20, that penalty is accepted for the retry. Half the distance to the goal.
The Jets going for two. Pitch it. They want McGuire's speed, and they got it. Gets the angle for two. The Jets 38, the Chiefs 31. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Smith lets it fly. Hill makes the catch for Kansas City. And he's down inside the 25. 2nd and 6. Smith. Drop ball. The rookie Hunt. They bunched 3 receivers to one side. Kelsey set up by himself. Smith. Knocked down. Jamal Adams could have had a pick, and that would have ended the game. Smith fires. Nobody home, and it's over.
Back in mid-October, 2nd down and 10. Lynch in the backfield. He'll get the call and quickly hit and taken down by Jenkins. Travis Jenkins gets him off that line. Carr will throw into the nickel. Bumps into his own blocker, and down he goes, Osemele. And shoving up the middle was Chris Jones. Hill was out of the backfield. Here comes Smith. He ran for 70 on one game last week against the Jets, and he slides into the 29-yard line. First player in the Super Bowl era to do that in one game. 1st and 10. Good block by Fisher. And down he goes. Hit by Irvin. Coming through, making the stop. 6th sack of the season. 3rd consecutive game that Bruce Irvin has had a sack. Field goals on 26 tries. A 53-yarder for the early lead. It is away and good, and the Chiefs have scored first with 9:22 to play in the first.
In the noise, this is one of the loudest outdoor stadiums in the National Football League.
Good cut by Lynch, 1st down and more. Breaking a tackle. Continues to drive, and he is truly in beast mode now. He broke an early attempt by Ron Parker. He's shoved out of bounds in the play by Zombo and Johnson. A hard-earned 27-yard run back. Good block by Fisher, and then they go underneath. This is caught by Harris, who breaks a tackle from Joseph, breaks another tackle and takes it up to midfield. What a run for the former college basketball player at UW-Milwaukee. Demetrius Harris, a 25-yard catch and run to the 50 and a first.
Jobs in National Football. I think people realize he's a bright mind.
West was in, 2nd and 13, and down goes Smith again. Irvin got him again. His 2nd sack here in the first quarter. How about Bruce Irvin?
A week about taking care of the edge with these 2 great rushers.
3rd down and 16. Smith going deep. Nice catch made by Hill. Right in front of Carey. Also over there defending was McDonald. Catch and run to 25 by Harris. 2nd down and 10. 11th play of the drive. A wobbly pass. Kelsey could not get it. Coverage on the play by
Matt Nagy knows Alex Smith intimately. I'm going to give him the opportunity to call plays the rest of the way.
Kelsey 1st and 10. Got it and takes it in. Touchdown. 17-yard catch and run touchdown for Travis Kelsey. Maneuvers. First play of the 2nd quarter. He's in for the touchdown. One-yard touchdown run by Kareem Hunt. Alex Smith going deep, and what a catch made by Wilson. Was he in? 23, 36-yarder.
What an incredible catch and great concentration on the boundary. I think he gets both feet in bounds. He's able to drag that back foot.
1st and 10. From the Kansas City 24, hit is he threw. That's up and live and intercepted. Picked off on the play by Mitchell. 3rd interception of the season. 1st since he picked off Rivers in Los Angeles against the Chargers.
Chris Jones gets the penetration, the push up inside. He's the one that hits Derek Carr just as he's letting go of the football. The ball goes right up in the air, and Terrence Mitchell's able to make the adjustment and scoop this one in.
Wow, that is a drop. 2nd down and 5. Smith going deep and looking for Hill. He's got the ball. Pete Carey stays on his feet, and he's out of bounds inside the 10. Joseph again right there.
Look at the cushion that they're giving Tyreek Hill. I mean, everyone's concerned about his 0 to 60 speed. And he is a big play waiting to happen. He's got 10 touchdowns or 50 yards or more since the beginning of last season. Doesn't have an extensive route tree. It's either the deep ball or the short, quick throws at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from the 8. Here comes Mack. Khalil Mack has had a sack now for a 4th consecutive game. 3rd down 1. Washington in the backfield will get the call, and he is stuffed. Big red wall right there making the play, and it was Chris Jones who is having a marvelous first half. 5 in the secondary for the Raiders, and Smith will attack. And they'll run out of time. No place to run, no place to hide. They have no timeouts. Clock is ticking as you see. Another sack, and Bruce Irvin has his 3rd of the first half. In this opening 2nd half drive, this from 40. Mild breeze. Tack on 3 more at a time, too. 1st and 10. After the Kansas City punt, the first of the day. And a quick hitter, and it's caught. Hold, it's fumbled. It's loose. Zombo tries to reel it in and may have the outside linebacker who starts it as a fumble, and Kansas City's gotten it.
Ball in space. We can get in there and rip it out. You look at Holton. He's got his head down, and you look at the smart play. Steven Nelson, he gets the right-hand hand in there, and he just clearly rips the ball away from Johnny Holton.
And clearly a catch.
Oh, yeah, he had possession of it. He's got
and
his
he made
head
a
down.
move, and he made a move.
And he never felt the corner, Nelson, ripping it away.
1st and 10. And that is picked off. That is intercepted. Grabbed on the play, and Joseph makes the pick. His 1st of the season.
Another down.
Carl Joseph comes up with the pick, and a good one it was.
Shoulders, Kevin. He's going to do that in the 4th quarter for the Raiders to even have a chance in this one.
Kareem Hunt, here he goes on the move into the secondary and brought down by Kaiser. West is in. 2nd and 9. Charkandrick West, look at him slip his way, dig his way, turn his way for 6. What a run! A touchdown run of 13. And he had to use every move in his book to get it.
A lot of people feel like this group has underperformed in certain games.
Into 6 defensive backs. Look out! Down he goes. Hit by Jenkins. Jarvis Jenkins from behind. 2nd sack. 1st of the 2nd half. Thrown by quarterback Alex Smith from their 20 on the touchback on the punt. It is Kareem Hunt. Hurdling a defender. Nelson brings him down from behind. He has the 1st down and more.
Coverage across the board.
Into the nickel, moving up and looking long on the far side. Caught by Cook, gets away but stepped on the chalk. The Meadowlands against the Jets after he also threw a flag up into the stands. 1st and 10. Lynch, here he goes with room to roam. Marshawn Lynch touchdown. 22-yard touchdown run. Parker with the missed tackle, and Lynch takes it in with a touchdown right there.
You make sure you double those 2. Make Carr throw it somewhere else.
Here comes Holly. He got it. Carr, but they've got Cook downfield. Touchdown! 29-yard touchdown pass.
Incredible route by the tight end. Watch, he's going to come down here. He's going to come right down here, and he's going to spin out. Watch, he's going to draw the coverage from the linebacker. Look at Sorensen. Watch this little spin. Come on, cover me. And now he goes right down the middle of the field. Great design, but great execution by the tight end, Jared Cook.
6 receptions. Cook's 2nd touchdown reception of the season, going for 2. They got it. Crabtree. And they were working on Mitchell. Going deep and through the hands of Holden, picked off by Terrell. We'll take a knee at the 7.
The rookie out of Western State in Colorado. On the blitz. Rivers goes down as Eric Murray comes charging in from the defensive secondary. This is 3rd and 5. Smith pulls it down, now reloads and over the middle to Kelsey, 1st down and more. Across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
I didn't see anybody else in the picture. They're so deep.
Alex Smith on the move. No one on that field except one defender, and the pass is complete. To the 35 is Orson Charles, the tight end. Smith throwing this side, complete, 1st down and more. Kareem Hunt down the sideline, inside the 15-yard line. 1 yards. And it is perfect. Rivers under pressure and going down. Chris Jones.
He's put together impressive back-to-back seasons.
3rd and 2. Alex going deep, has a man open. It is caught. Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. 64 yards.
That are able to keep up as fast as he is. He just works. It's just a straight go route. There's no safety help over the top. You generally get a safety working to that side of the field anytime.
On 2nd and 10. Rivers checks it down to Gordon, and Gordon spinning across the 40, still on his feet across the 45 to the 46-yard line. New set of downs for Rivers from his own 46. Fake the pitch and gives it to Eckler, and Eckler close to the Kansas City 40. They'll mark him down at the 41-yard line. That is another 1st down. Rivers, short pop over the middle, complete. That's Williams. Williams inside the 20 to the 15. Gordon again. Gordon to the end zone for the touchdown. So Melvin Gordon with his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. From their own 49, Alex Smith over the middle. That is complete, and that is Albert Wilson, and Wilson with running room. Wilson inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. And now they will call a timeout. From 52. Just wide of the upright.
Sort of. You have 222 yards in the 1st half.
This is Kareem Hunt. Hunt over the 30 out to the 35-yard line and a 1st down. Rivers with time over the middle. He's got his man, and Gordon has running room. Gordon, 45, midfield. And down just shy of the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him inside the 40-yard line. Melvin Gordon.
Ingram's going to come out, or he's going to come out of the back. Gordon is, and work his way across. Watch, he checks to see if he has to block right away. Then Kevin Pierre-Louis is in coverage. He doesn't see him release right away, so Pierre-Louis decides he sees that drag by the receiver coming underneath, and then he's too late as Gordon sneaks out of the backfield.
What a way to get started offensively here in the 2nd half. Eckler in the backfield. Rivers going for the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. For the 113th time. Smith, quick pass. Kelsey, first down, just inside the Charger 45-yard line.
He can get out in space, but he doesn't shy away from the physical part of playing the position as well.
Hunt, first down and more. 25, 20, and down at about the 19-yard line. Jaleel Adai, Trey Boston tracking him down after a 17-yard gain. The City with the ball, down 3. Alex Smith rolls, throws, touchdown. Kareem Hunt. We have a flag down.
Well, it's going to stay a touchdown. It looked like it was going to be holding on Desmond King, who was trying to cover Hunt in the flat as he released out.
Rivers with time, going to go deep. And it is intercepted. Marcus Peters to midfield with blockers. Down the far sideline. 15, 10, and down close to the 5-yard line. Smith going to throw for it. Bullet to the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Demetrius Harris. It'll be 3rd and goal.
It move when so it's bobbled there. It initially hits the ground. When it initially hits the ground, it doesn't move. But now watch when he brings it to his chest, it bobbles a little bit.
Well, does it bobble or is he just raising it up in the air?
You can see the movement in his hands. So I go back to what it's been called throughout this year. They tend to rule in favor of the call on the field. Although I think he maintains control of the football because of that movement as he's rolling over. I'm thinking they're going to stick with the call on the field.
Ruling on the field stands. It's incomplete pass. 4th down.
Chiefs have done a good job containing him and keeping everything short and underneath.
Eckler out of the backfield, has the ball in the first down, lost it. Picked up by the Chiefs. Ron Parker made the recovery. And good. By a long shot. Gordon running room right up the middle. Tripped up and brought down at the 44. That's enough for a first down.
Rivers lined up to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th and 2, Rivers stepping up, lobbing it, intercepted, picked off by Parker.
That's right. Obviously you want to try getting points, but you also want to start using up some of the clock.
This is Hunt. Hunt left side, first down and much more. Down the sideline. Into Charger territory to about the 43. 3rd and 5. Over the middle and complete. And a late flag comes in from the secondary.
It's interference, number 50, defense. First down at the spot of the...
Keeps this drive going. Kareem Hunt, left side hole, 20, 10. It'll be 1st and goal for Kansas City. Once again, Hunt to the end zone, touchdown. That offensive line, Trent. Rivers up the seam, intercepted. Marcus Peters once again. This run will go nowhere and the clock will strike 0.
Out for the next 2 games. Cutler, outside he goes, caught by Landry. And the ball was loose. Bobbled, and let's see what they rule. And the conversation, as you can see, the Chiefs have got the ball, and Peters has come up with it. What a play. Turnover machine with Landry taking it initially here.
Well, just watch the hit from Derek Johnson. He's the one that knocks it loose, and it just falls right into the hands of who else? Marcus Peters, who was responsible for 3 takeaways last week in the win over the Chargers. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
There was a football move, as you can see, the big hit, and Rich just said it, by the terrific 13-year linebacker Derek Johnson. Dolphins have 5 in the secondary. The fake to Hunt. It goes outside. Wilson again. Good move. Runner can't bring him down. Then knocked out of bounds by the Pro Bowler Jones. 13-yard catch and run. And he'll try a 31-yarder here. And he puts the Chiefs on top early. 3-0. It's a 2nd down and 5 for Cutler. And he swings it upfield. It's caught by Parker. Bad ankle and all with the catch. Picks up 10 on the play.
Rock hard, and they're oftentimes difficult to grip.
Cody Parkey will tie it up from 44 yards away. 3.5 to go in the first. Kendrick West is a running back. 3rd and 9. Buying time with the move, and he's got his receiver. That's the tight end, Kelsey. Hurdles and down, head over heels. Verner got him over 1,000 yards. 3rd and 15 to start the second quarter. Schwartz with the block. Time for the quarterback. Downfield they go. Hill with the catch. Triple teamed. Brought down by McDonald. Put him at the 9. Big time completion. 53 yards.
Sometimes you've got to see it with your own eyes. I mean, they're in position. The safety's just late coming over the top, but we talk about rare and unusual speed at the wide receiver position, and Tyreek Hill has it. I mean, that should never happen in a 3rd and long situation. He just runs right down the middle of the field against that Miami secondary.
Caught for a touchdown by Kelsey. What a grab! Kelsey has a touchdown reception right there.
He's a terrific teacher, and it really emphasizes the fundamentals.
2nd down and 7. Here comes the aforementioned Grant, who gets a block downfield from Drake. Takes it down to the Kansas City 33. A catch and run at 26, and a 1st down for Miami. Creative game plan so far by Christensen, the offensive coordinator, and Gase, and bouncing outside Drake, and he's got room to roam inside the 20. And taken down in the play by Kansas City linebacker Reggie Ragland. 3rd down and 5. Chiefs in the nickel. To the end zone, and it was an attempt by Derby with the coverage on the play by Eric Murray. In Buffalo, will be trying a 28-yarder. And right through it goes. It's a 4-point game.
Key is the number of carries, 25 against Oakland and 24 against the Chargers.
2nd down, 8, option play. Here comes Kareem Hunt. Down the sideline, inside the 5. Brought down by Jones. A gallop right there of 24. 1st and goal, Kansas City. And down and goal. Hunt easily takes it in, slicing for the 1-yard touchdown run. 7th touchdown run this season for the rookie out of Toledo, Kareem Hunt, against the Chiefs because they were offsides on that kickoff. 1st and 10, Cutler. Drake was back there, another quick throw, and it's caught by Grant. They're using him a lot, and he breaks away. There he goes. He is gone. Jakeem Grant broke the tackle, races 65 yards. And a touchdown for the Dolphins, who are now back in business.
Just a little simple slip screen, and we've seen this a couple times already. And then you got them bottled up, and you just can't make the tackle. Ron Parker, the safety, I think the linebacker runs into Parker, knocks him off.
West in the backfield. Schwartz the block at the right tackle. Going deep for Hill. He got in! What a catch! Right in front of Xavier Howard.
If you leave him in man-to-man coverage, you're asking a lot, even for a good corner like Howard. He just loses track of the football. This is actually an underthrow by Alex Smith. Look at the adjustment from Tyreek Hill. He's able to go up and high point it.
Sign him, and the rookie out of Georgia Tech has been terrific. Knocks in another one, that one from 32 yards away.
A lot of pre-snap movement from Kansas City.
A lot of deception. 3rd and 3. Look out! He got away from 1. He gets away from 2. He gets a block. And Smith living for another day. Can he get the 1st down? He had to get to the 46. What a play by Alex Smith. And then there's all kind of debris around him.
He should be on the ground. I mean, Cameron Wake missed a sack last week.
He did in Buffalo, you're right.
And there's a couple right there. I mean, they had him in the wraps. Branch missed him, Wake missed him. And when Alex Smith runs with the football.
With Kareem Hunt in the backfield, the fake right there. They were sending Jones. He fell on the blitz, and it's off to Demetrius Harris. College basketball player, Milwaukee. It's a catch and run of 9. Dave's defense, 2nd down and 1. Witzman out there to block. Going deep. Oh, he's got him! Charles, the tight end, Orson Charles, makes the grab. Signed in late November off the practice squad. 37-yard strike down to the 7 of Miami. Smith. Caught by Hill on the chalk. Xavier Howard was there to defend him.
Tyreek Hill, but see how high the ball is? He gets the first one in. Does he get the second one in?
If he did, he has just pulled a Houdini.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Terrific concentration. But watch the ball, though, as it goes to the ground. The question is, does the ball move?
Rule under the field stands. It is an incomplete pass. Kansas City is charged.
They'll try a 21-yard field goal here with Butker, which makes it 23-13, 10-point lead again for the Chiefs, and 10:24 to go. Down and 10. Smith, long, Kelsey caught it. Jones is on his back, 18-yard catch down to the 40.
Trust me.
West in the backfield, 3rd and 13. Smith is back.
That's Sue again.
There goes a flag. Here comes Harris. Kiko Alonso was on him, and he was stretching for the first down and got it. What a play by Demetrius Harris. Play clock at 4, 4th and 1. And again, he didn't get it. Yes, he is. And I think Jones was the first to hit him coming off the edge. Blocked by Drake. Quick throw, slant, caught. Nice grab. Devontae Parker. 10. Houston off into Young. There goes the throw, and wide open. They've got Kenny Stills. Hit by Peters, who strips him with the ball. And out of bounds the ball went. And they say it's Kansas City's. Peters has done it again. His 4th forced fumble of the season.
He is absolutely amazing. No one better than stripping the ball away than Marcus Peters.
West is in. And he goes to West outside. And he's got the first down and then some. Hits the pylon and out of bounds.
That might be a safety.
To give the Chiefs their biggest lead today. Up and through 26-13.
Quick. See it?
Oh, great call, Rich. And it's caught by Wilson. Kelsey with the block. And look at where they get. They get a first down on a play he had to change. On 3rd and 8, they pick up 12.
He sees the internal pressure coming. So what does he do? He audibles to the quick screen. You see the receiver out front, Travis Kelsey, gets a big block, and that's just an easy throw and catch for Alex Smith.
Harrison Butker.
Well, this kid's been so good this year.
Hit the upright. Ricochets in. That is what kind of day it's been for the Chiefs, up 29-13. That'll bring a smile to your face.
Early Christmas gift.
Early present indeed. You're right. They took 6 minutes off the clock, and they get the 49-yard ricochet off the upright to tack on 3 more.
Good snap, good hold. He gets a little help.
10 for Jay Cutler. And he'll sling one, caught by Landry. Revis on his tail, brought down on the play in the secondary after 21-yard catch and run by Ron Parker. Cutler with the 1st and 10, the fake to Drake. And going deep, and it is caught! Parker, what a grab, doubled on the play. Peters along with Parker there, 35-yard completion.
Been so good this year for the Dolphins.
Wind going sideways. Parkey does not get it. from 48 wide left.
Good coming from behind. It just hasn't been the story this season for Miami.
Second down, 15, Cutler. That's on the move and caught by Stills, who tumbles after a Revis coverage at the 36.
Alone 5 in a row.
Well, the Chiefs had a 4-game losing streak themselves. 4th and 15. Cutler with time, slings one, almost picked off.
That's bad.
Derek Johnson just about had it. 4th and 10. They need the Kansas City 43. Dime secondary. Cutler and incomplete.
Payne, a tailback. 3rd down and 10. Mahomes deep down the middle, and it is caught. Hauled in by the tight end, Demetrius Harris. Still on the move all the way down to the Denver 35-yard line, and we've got a flag down on the play. So we are seeing Kareem Hunt here early on, the rookie out of Toledo. Big hole up the middle, breaking tackles all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Lead for the NFL in rushing for the year. He has been a difference maker for this offense. The ability to run the ball, sets up the play action. Such a find for this rookie.
Came into the game, Jay, 13 yards behind Todd Gurley. And one in particular would be Mahomes. We've seen a lot of empty sets. He's joined in the backfield there by Akeem Hunt, and there's an interception. Darian Stewart with the pick. There's a flag thrown behind Stewart. To the game plan this week to sort of play to Paxton's strengths. There's the pitch to Booker and Devontae across midfield, and he's got the first down into KC territory.
Thomas at the bottom of your screen.
Lynch throws it the other way, and it's going to be short of the first down. The catch is made by Jordan Taylor. This will be a 36-yard attempt for Brandon McManus. And he's got it. So Denver on the board, a 7-3 Kansas City lead.
To run the offense, call the plays, and be effective.
3rd down and 14. Mahomes gets the pass away, and he's got the first down. On 2nd and 6. Lynch with a lot of time finds his man across the middle for a first down out close to the 40-yard line. It's Benny Fowler. Drew an entire season. Lynch on the scramble, going to get caught behind the line. Breaking tackles to pick up the first down. At some point in the playoffs, the Patriots winners today, they will be the #1 seed. Dropping it off for D'Angelo Henderson. He's breaking tackles inside the 5. Diving for the pylon. And he's in. Touchdown Denver, 29 yards.
He's going to set up a nice little screen and get Henderson out. Some blockers in front, breaking tackles. And Vance Joseph said they wanted to get Henderson a look. He had an excellent preseason.
They are the 2 wild cards. Buffalo and the Chargers need some help. And the catch is made there by Albert Wilson. I'll go with Sherman. Play action, Mahomes stepping up, finding a man inside the 30-yard line. It's Wilson getting a big block on the edge.
A little RPO run pass option here.
The give is to Sherman, stuffed on the initial attempt, and the second attempt is good. And the 7th-year pro out of UConn has his first career rushing touchdown. Receiver screen, they're going to let Thomas try and pick up some yards after catch. And he'll get it out to the 40 for a first down, tackled by Kenneth Acker. Complement of timeouts here for Denver.
Plenty of time to get into field goal range.
Lynch down the sideline. Jordan Taylor, terrific catch. Flags are down. Taylor able to haul it in at the 30-yard line. As a 36-yard field goal already today. Lynch, good protection. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Smith. I believe it went through the hands of one of his teammates, Ramik Wilson.
A sack and say, welcome to the NFL, young
Varsity.
man.
On third down, Mahomes from the 2-yard line slings it out across the 20. And his favorite receiver today has been Albert Wilson, and that's good for a first down. Under pressure, and finds a way to find his man. That's Robinson, who may have been hurt on the catch out across the 40. Oh, a touchdown.
Oh, he did say that. That was his first answer.
What's your favorite pass?
A touchdown. Yeah.
He's got a completion there for another first down inside the 40. And Butker, who's already made 36 field goals this season, adding to his new franchise record. Play action with C.J. Anderson, and Lynch gets sacked. Ball squirts out. Scramble for it. Chiefs come up with it. And it's going to be a scoop and a score. Ramik Wilson, touchdown KC.
Lynch not delivering the ball on time, sitting in the pocket, not understanding where the pressure is coming from. He loses the ball. And Ramik Wilson, one of those guys taking advantage of his opportunities. He's got 7 tackles on the game, and now he gets the touchdown to add to that.
The turnover troubles continue for Denver, and the defense for Kansas City making a play. Draft where they'll likely have a top 10 pick, possibly as high as 6. Lynch chased down and taken down. 24-10, Kansas City leading Denver as we head to the 4th. Here at Sports Authority Field at Mile High, the receiver screen for Albert Wilson out across. Chad Kelly, the nephew of former Bills great Jim Kelly. Lynch hit as he throws. The catch by Benny Fowler out across midfield, and there's going to be a flag for a low hit on the quarterback there. Lynch under duress, and down he goes. Another big play and a second sack for Tano Passigno. 7:15 to go in their season. Lynch intercepted at the 1-yard line. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell, and he'll run it back all the way out across the 40-yard line. It's the 3rd turnover for Lynch today.
Second time Lynch has been late with the ball. You can't afford to be late in the NFL. Chiefs make him pay.
Now come on at quarterback for Kansas City. 5th-year man out of Tennessee. And miscue on the handoff, and it's picked up by Zaire Anderson. And he'll score for Denver.
A new quarterback in. You got a guy who's not used to carrying the ball, Anthony Sherman. He's normally the fullback. They have trouble with the handoff. And Anderson takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
Boy, you got a feel for a guy there in Bray who hasn't played all season, and on his first play from scrimmage. Ball back here with a chance to tie it up. Blitz coming off the edge. Bray's pass is short, incomplete.
Trying to break the streak and get him into the playoffs.
Paxton Lynch. The catch by Benny Fowler down to the 41. 3rd and 7 here. Lynch wide open is Devontae Booker. First down to the 11-yard line. Lynch to the back of the end zone. Touchdown to Demarius Thomas. Denver has tied it up. 2 minutes to go. Rookie Patrick Mahomes on 2nd and 17 to Albert Wilson. Hangs on to the football. Did he get out of bounds? No.
Denver showing pressure.
Blitzing off the edge. Mahomes looking to go over the top. It's caught but out of bounds. And a flag is down. I think the Broncos jumped the gun and just gave the Chiefs the first down.
Offsides. Defense. Number 57. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down, Kansas.
53-yarder. Mahomes trying to get him closer, heading the wrong way, and still has the arm strength to hit Demarcus Robinson. Four-man rush this time. Wilson underneath into Denver territory and out of bounds at the 43.
Yards to feel really comfortable.
Wilson again. Inside the 35, first down and shoved out of bounds. 30-yarder to win it, and it is good. Harrison Butker.
That's what they called it.
And Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the Chiefs come to Denver and get a 27-24 win.
Smith dumps it off. Hill hung on to that one, breaks the tackle, and here he goes. Inside the Tennessee 30 and wrestled out of bounds by Denoris Searcy, a safety.
In coverage, and it's a crisscross. One tight end set the depth. Hill came underneath it, a natural pick. And after the catch is where these Chiefs do a lot of damage. But just a three-man rush. Smith had plenty of time to find an open look. And Tyreek Hill and this Chief offense.
Teammate Darrelle Revis said, I'd like to see him race Usain Bolt. That might be a little bit of a stretch.
Got him.
Smith throws. Open man is Kelsey inside the 5 and belted out of bounds near the 2-yard line by Ty Smith. Straight ahead. This time a touchdown for Kareem Hunt.
Hard to stop.
Alex Smith, 5 out of 8. 2 of them dropped by Tyreek Hill. He's on target to Hill, who hangs on to this one. And they're across midfield in a hurry. The Jim Thorpe Award for the Trojans last year is the best defensive back in college football. Smith looked one way, fires another way for Albert Wilson. Nifty move after the catch and held on to the ball as they tried to pop it out. First down, Chiefs. Back in his early days at the University of Cincinnati. Lots of movement by Tyreek Hill and lots of running room for Kareem Hunt. He tries to deliver a stiff arm to Kevin Byard. Byard still able to make the tackle. Kareem Hunt had more runs of 15 yards or more in the regular season than anybody else in the league. 19 of them. Play fake, touchdown. That was easy. Travis Kelce in the end zone for Kansas City.
Play action pass. You see Williamson step up. That's a mismatch. Kelsey has shredded man coverage, and now he thumps zone coverage. What a player he is.
5 years at Houston 2 years ago in the wild card round. Can Tennessee get something going? Derrick Henry
was out.
Lost the football, and the Chiefs could not recover it inbounds. Kevin Pierre-Louis had a great shot at it. Revis said when he signed in late November, he told us yesterday, I feel like now my preseason is over. I'm ready to go for real. Mariota takes off running and has a big first down for the Tennessee Titans. 3rd and 22. And it's dumped off for West, and the Titans are there again. Gang tackled, led by Denoris Searcy, the safety man out of North Carolina. Mariota now's thrown for 23 yards on 3 out of 6. It's one of those instances you could say it could be worse for the Titans. Delaney Walker wrestled down by Pierre-Louis.
There's some really good skill players here.
23rd in the league in pass offense. That one into traffic and intercepted by Marcus Peters, dancing along the far sideline and out to the 37-yard line.
It's terrible route distribution.
Coach Revis, they were together with the Jets. Mariota deep down the middle, a catch and run by Delaney Walker. Teams like to take a shot with this down and distance. Dangerous looking throw. It got through to Corey Davis. And he's taken to the grass at the 28-yard line by Reggie Ragland. A blitz. Mariota flattened. Back at the 30-yard line. The ball on the ground. Derek Johnson at 35. Kicking with a 9-mile-per-hour wind at his back. 49 yards. Has plenty of leg to get it there. And he has hurt the Chiefs. All 3 timeouts for both teams. And Smith under duress immediately and taken down. He couldn't even finish his drop, and Wesley Woodyard was there for Tennessee.
Everything in the league is his stuff.
4-man rush. Smith over the middle. Will get the 8-yard loss back and more. It looked like Kelsey might be hurt as he went down to the ground. The ball is out. The play's blown dead. And with the half approaching, Kelsey down the tunnel heading for the locker room.
And he is an irreplaceable Chief. He does so many things. Let's hope he's okay.
3rd down and 6. Titans have already used 1 timeout trying to get the ball back. LeBeau blitzes again, and it's caught. Big first down for Demarcus Robinson. Another blitz that didn't get there, and a nice catch. The hands of Demarcus Robinson, 2nd-year man out of Florida. Kendrick West, the running back. He's the receiver. He got enough for the first down, then alertly stepped out of bounds.
Drill in the playoffs, you got to be a little bit more challenging than that.
Logan Ryan, a quarter blitz, man wide open. Robinson, a touchdown with 3 seconds to go in the half.
Left side of your screen, the blitz is picked up. Will Tye jump Kareem Hunt in the flat. Safety can't get there over the top. Alex Smith is on fire. What a 2-minute drive by Kansas City.
Early in the second half, but Tennessee really needs a 3rd down conversion here. Mariota. First down. I think you'd have to respect Derrick Henry. Kansas City rushes 4. Mariota dumps it off for Henry with a lot of running room. And a blocker, Rashard Matthews, helping. First down, well into KC territory near the 25-yard line. This is the opening drive of the second half. Tennessee trying to get back in the game. Derrick Henry.
Wow.
Hangs on to the ball and winds up with a first down. He went spinning around like a top. A loss of about a half yard on the play. 3rd down and goal. Tennessee in dire need of 6 and not 3. Mariota. Mariota to the line of scrimmage. Maybe across the line. It deflects back to him for a touchdown for the moment. But was he across the line of scrimmage? Play.
I think Revis bats the ball right back to Mariota. It's a live ball. It's a
Quarterback
touchdown.
is behind the line, and he was in shotgun, so therefore he is an eligible receiver. It is a touchdown.
Very close. Anthony Sherman, the fullback, on the field. An option look. Smith keeps it. Smith goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Wrapped up by Jarrell Casey. Colquitt will punt again on 4th down and 2. Adoree Jackson still back there. And he doesn't fair catch off, and he muffs the punt. My goodness. Ball loose at the 29-yard line, and the Chiefs have it. 8 field goals for Kansas City. That's the franchise record, and he didn't join them until week 4. They took him off Carolina's practice squad. It's hooking, and it's off the upright. No good from 48 yards. The Titans would love a first down. 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Trying to battle back closer, and it's on target. Delaney Walker, a first down. Kansas City did not have a first down in the third quarter. They had just 6 yards. The Titans had the ball for nearly 11 minutes. Henry ripping through. Henry inside the 20. Henry inside the 5. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's a great job by Marcus Mariota. 3 Kansas City Chiefs over here. He audibles to a run to the strong side. You see the right guard, Klein, pull on that one-back power play, and they punish the Chiefs.
They're in the fourth quarter.
Watch the quarterback run.
A bunch to the left. It's a low throw. There's a flag down, and there's no score by Rashad Matthews. I wonder if there's something illegal about that strange formation. Third down and a long 2. Play clock running down to 1. They get it off. LeBeau rushed 4, and the pass is dropped. Shard Matthews, the motion man. Do they give it to Henry and pound it? Nope, it's a Mariota throw and a catch. Delaney Walker, 36-yard line. First down, Derek Johnson the tackle. 9 yards on the play. Third down and 8 for the Titans. Mariota.
Oh, boy.
Mariota takes off running. First down and much more. Flags down on the field. He's down in Kansas City territory at the 45. It's remarkable how many times they've done it already. From the 22, 2nd and 10. Mariota to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Eric Decker hangs on to that one for one of the biggest catches of his life.
By Mariota down the seam to Eric Decker, who ran a beautiful route and redeemed himself. That's why they brought Decker here, the ex-New York Jet, the ex-Denver Bronco, for plays like that.
Bring Henry to what seems to be the proper place for him. It is a sprint out to the right. He can't throw it, and he's going to be down. Forward progress long since stopped. Saturday rather, Thursday. I won't ice him again. Smith dumps it off short. And a quality gain on first down. Can they do it on third down and 4? Smith throws, and what a catch. That's Travis Kelce's stand-in, Demetrius Harris, the basketball player. Smith throws short, and Harris couldn't hang on to that one with excellent coverage by Jonathan Cyprien. Decision perhaps to make for Andy Reid. He hopes Smith makes it easy and converts this third down. Tentative 4-man rush, and he's down at the line of scrimmage. In the arms of Derek Morgan, down by a point. They led 21-3 at the half. Alex Smith throws deep down the field, and it is incomplete off the fingertips of Albert Wilson, and Tennessee will take over on downs.
He's going to have the quarterback if he runs. He's looking for Smith the whole way. They get pressure with Jarrell Casey, and they force the ball to come out into a double zone. That's great work by Dick LeBeau.
First and 10 Titans at the Tennessee 44-yard line.
Still a chance for the Chiefs. But they can't allow the Titans a timeout. Henry stacked up. Henry bounces to the outside. Henry stays in bounds and gets a first down. That gets it to the 2-minute warning, which is also a huge development. 21-3 today, and now the Chiefs really up against it. First and 10 Tennessee. Wow. Now was the ball starting to come out? Now he has possession of it.
We're reviewing the previous play.
The
After
runner was
reviewing,
down.
the runner is down by contact at the 46-yard line.
So what would you do? Hand it off to Henry. Mariota blocks Henry. First down and more. Marcus Mariota in there to throw a block for Henry.
They run a zone read. They do not block Frank Zombo until Marcus Mariota picks him up late. They run a zone read against an all-out blitz, and Marcus Mariota, for the second consecutive week, makes a physical play.
Remember the Titans. I've been telling you that for the last month.